Hello and welcome, you're watching TV9 News. I'm your host Atishay and alongside with me I have my colleague Abhijit Singh. Well, for the third consecutive day, England dominated proceedings at the M.A. Chidambaram Stadium at Chennai in the ongoing first test match. Just to give you a brief scoreline as to how things stand at the end of day 3, India currently are 257 at the loss of 6 wickets. Meanwhile, the entire top order is back in the pavilion with Washington Sundar and Ravichandran Ashwin taking charge and making sure India inches closer to the England's massive and mammoth total of 578 runs. Well, Abhijit, day 3 is often touted to be as the moving day.
Yeah.
Well, as it stands right now, it looks like England have all the stranglehold over the first test match.
Absolutely, Atishay. Well, if you field for 190 overs, the fatigue is there to creep in and you could just see it in the Indian batsman body language. Look at the shots from Rohit Sharma. Ajinkya Rahane, you can give him the benefit of the doubt, but then Virat Kohli. Cheteshwar Pujara looked good, was unlucky, but then Rishabh Pant was good. We'll talk about Rishabh Pant later, but as I was saying, England bowlers were fresh, they bowled to a plan, and as we were talking about it, the only difference between England and India was the clever field placements from Joe Root.
So going into day 4, what according to you can be Team India's approach, and do you see by any stretch of imagination India coming back into the test match or even being able to save the test match, which pitch already playing several tricks?
Well, Atishay, it is clearly, or to put it in simple words, it is England's test match to win, or rather India will have to put together a combined effort. The first session tomorrow will hold the key. India would like to reduce the deficit as much as possible, come close. Not just, India's target should not be just to avoid follow-on, but to come as close to England's first innings target. This will do two things. One, this will frustrate England, and two, India is playing time over here.
Well, Abhijit, you make a very interesting point over there. So, if England are not looking to ask India to bat again or impose the follow-on on the host, then what could be England's approach? If they are able to bundle out India cheaply on day 4, then how many runs do they think are they going to be comfortable with, and they will be ensure that India are not going to chase that many runs on day 4 or day 5?
If you ask me, Atishay, then the logic is pretty simple. They still have enough runs on the board, over 300 runs, even if you wipe out another 70-80 runs. So that will take down the total to 240. So another quick fire, 100 and 125, maybe a target of 400 runs to bat India out of the test match. That should make England absolutely comfortable, because a chase of 400 runs in Indian conditions or subcontinent wickets is not something which you hear pretty often. So what do you think about the video? Can India save this test match? There are still 6 more sessions to go and 2 days left in the test match. You will catch all the action and the analysis of the Chennai Test match between India and England with Abhijit and Atishay, but do send in your comments and feedback in the section given below, and in the meantime, do not forget to subscribe to TV9 News across all social media platforms.